Hi guys, welcome back to the new James Bond show with Krazy Kajeevie. I'm your host with no fears, limits or substitutes. Guys, what have I got here? You're probably thinking, okay, what has Krazy got? Before I get into this, just a little bit of housework. See the big red button right probably about there, guys, that says subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you like the content here, also be sure to drop a like. It helps and supports the channel. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you want to share with your friends on Messenger, on Facebook, email, text, whatever, and get this channel out there so we can get to 1,000 subscribers soon as possible. Now, the reason I say that is I'm also going to leave in the description section the link to the former channel. So the former channel was the James Bond show with Krazy Kajeevie, which I no longer can access. In the new James Bond show with Krazy Kajeevie launch video, which is a few videos down. It's the first video on this channel. It explains everything why I had to restart the channel. But if you're new here and new in general, you can go also to the James Bond show with Krazy Kajeevie. Smash that subscribe button. It's almost at 1,000 subs. Please smash the subscribe button there as well. Hopefully one day I could get back in there. We'll see what happens. I am going to try and do that. Yeah, more info on that coming soon, if possible. So also, and there's like over 200 videos there as well. Okay, that's enough of all that. So make sure you subscribe here, go subscribe there, and join in the comment section and all the fun. Okay, so what have I got here? Now, I know what this is. This is something I am kind of going to sound like you really, really excited about to present and open. Before I do, what I'm going to talk about very quickly is the wonderful man that made this stuff. His name is Christos, as I always say, Parasidos, a Greek fella. So Christos Parasidos, he's very well known in the Bond community. He's a member at James Bond Collectors page on Facebook, which I run, and also James Bond Fans with Love. I've known Christos probably for about 5 years. I have got a product from him previously, which was a beautiful Estrella mask, which is in my Spectre cabinet in the other room. Now, I saw Christos was making great headpieces. He gets foam, he paints it all up, he makes hats, he sews them, he does all that. So this is kind of, I probably shouldn't have told you all that before opening the box, but that's basically what we're going to see in this box. Now, actually, I should have preempted it. I'm doing the right thing because Christos has not only sent me 1 or 2 goodies, but he sent me a whole bunch of goodies. He sells these. I have bought these. I've paid for these. However, he's thrown in a few bonus pieces, things that he said he can't display in his collection anymore, and he wanted them to come to me in my collection because I do collect them. So thank you so much in advance for that, Christos. And I actually don't know exactly what they are. He kind of told me briefly, but I'm not too sure what they are. So there are some surprises in here. Christos is such a nice guy. He's really awesome. You've probably seen his pieces in many other people's collections as well. So I'm excited to do this. Now, what I also did, I'm not someone that ever boasts, brags, or ever talks about charity or giving people money or sending people things. It's just not really my cup of tea. So I'm going to be as humble about this as possible. But what I did, the reason I'm excited about this too, about finally receiving this, is 4 very dear friends of mine. It's kind of going to ruin the surprise for one of them, but he's a very smart guy, Nicholas Lopez, so I think he's worked out what I did. So I'm going to come clean. Because it's been a shocking year for everyone, but my 4 other admins, Matthew Muckle, Nicholas Lopez, Matthew Hughes, and Gershwin Quintine, all very good friends of mine. I love these guys. They're like my brother from another mother. They're in different parts of the world. Nicholas Lopez is from Argentina. Gershwin's from Trinidad and Tobago. Matty Hughes is from good old United States of America. And Matty Muckle is from the UK. These guys are admins on the James Bond page I started up in 2015, which is called James Bond Fans with Love. Go over to Facebook, guys, and check it out. So they're admins of mine, they're mates, and we've all been through trying times. So I consider myself to be quite fortunate. I have a very steady job, steady income. and I own my own home. I'm doing, you know, I'm doing pretty well in life. I'm happy. I'm quite blessed. So, and no, by no means am I richy rich or anything like that. I have to pay the bills like everyone else too, and sometimes it can be a struggle for me and anyone, you know. But what I did do is I contacted Chris secretly, and I said to him, look, I'd like you to make some of your fantastic pieces for my friends and send them to them privately. So they're not going to know. But what I did to find out what pieces of Christos they like is in a private message chat that we have called the Bond Lads. I sent them images of Christos pieces. I said, hey guys, I'm thinking of getting these for my collection. You know, which one do you like the best? Which one do you reckon's the best? And 3 of them said the clown mask, the Roger Moore clown mask from Octopussy, which Christos makes, and he does it so well. So 3 of them got those, and one of them got a Baron Samedi headpiece. And the guys have sent me photos of them now. 3 of them have got them out of the 4. 1 hasn't, which is Nick. Hey, Nick! Because of the COVID situation, the Argentine post office or near where he lives, it's only half an hour from him. They won't let him come and get it, and they won't deliver it to him. So unfortunately, he has to wait. But that's the story. So that's what I did. I love my friends. I'm very loyal. Money means nothing to me, so I arranged with Christos. I paid for all those. Had him made them. He sent me photos of him making them. Paid for them, paid for the postage, sent them to 4 different corners of the earth. And yeah, well, 3 out of the 4 are really happy. And of course, Nick knows kind of what's coming. So that's what I did, and I hope you guys love those. And I hope these subs here enjoy this story. Yeah, so I'm not really the bad boy of James Bond. I've got a big, soft, gooey heart, especially for my friends and anyone really, even any strangers. Money means nothing to me, so if I can do anything just to send a bit of joy to someone, I'll do it. Let's open this. Now, you can probably hear the music in the background, guys. So people, especially at the former channel, a lot of people always ask me, what music are you playing? What CD? You know, what's that version of that Bond song? And what's that version of that piece? Well, what they are, guys, they're just some dodgy James Bond CDs that people got the rights to the music in some way, and they recreated them. So they're just basically covers of James Bond tracks. That's all they really are. Now I'm going to say straight up, Christos has packaged this so well. He's packaged this really, really well. So I want to get it all off here. There we go. And I love the fact that Christos wrote, "Do not stack," which every seller that posts out an item that could be fragile, whether it's the item itself that's really fragile or the box it's in, that they should write that, because when posties see things like "do not stack" and "fragile," it's definitely going to help. Alright guys, I'm excited. Do you know why? Because I can actually see, I can see already what he sent me. And I've got to be honest, like, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. And Christos, I am coming back to get a whole bunch more very soon. Wow. So, but I kind of forgotten about every little piece. Now, alright, so let's have a look here, guys. So this is one of the surprises. So it's a poster. Now, I knew he was sending me a poster. I think just from seeing a section there of the poster, I think I know what it is already. And Christos, I'm being so sincere here, buddy. I actually forgot what poster it was that you said. I think I know. Oh, okay, there's a couple of posters. Okay, well, let's get to the first one. So these are original. Oh, beautiful. So this Casino Royale. So this is an original one sheet that Christos didn't want, and he's just given to me as a gift. You are a lovely man. You're a big softy, aren't you? You act like a big tough Greek gangster. You're really just a big jelly belly. And we all love you. Alright. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can here with that. Casino Royale poster, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to put that just down here. My dog Smoochie is sitting on a chair there. Now, for anyone that's going, where's Scooby? Well, I didn't want to jeopardise the little fella's safety and put him on this chair here. And I'm using this chair to put some of these things onto it. Scooby's just there. He will be back for the next edition. And I do have a video coming up where I've got a vision for Amazon as well. Now, that video is going to come up soon. I have no idea what this poster is. No idea. So let's have a look together. Oh! Wowee! Tomorrow Never Dies. Now, I don't know if that's an original, because originals don't normally have this side section there. I didn't think they did anyway. So I'll have to check this properly later. Christos is probably looking at it right now going, I wouldn't send you a poster that's not an original. So Tomorrow Never Dies. I actually do not have one of these, Christos. So thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The Krazy Kajeevie man appreciates it. Thank you so much, my friend. Alright, let's put that one down there as well. How fun's unboxing, guys? Eh? Especially when you don't 100% know what you've got. Now, oh my goodness, I think I know what this is. Oh, I love you, Christos. For about 4 years. Probably more, about 5 years. Oh, Christos, I love you guys. Can you see through the packaging? I'm excited. For about 5 years, I've been going, I want to get a Living Daylights game off you. I want to get that Living Daylights game. And it's like, oh, it's coming, it's coming. 2 years later, Christos, I want that Living Daylights. Have you still got it? Right? Oh, it's coming, it's coming. Christos, I'm happy to buy it. I don't want it for free. I'll buy it. Just... Here we go. Oh, it's heavy too. Oh, heavy-ish. Now, I don't speak German, so it looks like it's in German. Altenburg Straßlunder. I need that car from Tomorrow Never Dies to translate. Das Agenzipiel. My German is terrible, guys. Sorry if I've just... Any Germans out there watching. I've just butchered your language. Look at that. We'll turn it over here. James Bond 007 Das Argentinspiel. Maybe it's from Argentina, not Germany. Now Christos will be shaking, Nicholas will be shaking his head going, that's not Argentine. So there we go, I'm pretty sure it's German, but Living Daylights board game. Look at, now guys, as I say, that I think Eon has lost the plot. Look at the stuff that comes out today. There's no colour, there's nothing fun about the presentation. Some of the stuff is quite classy, I will admit, especially like the Belvedere vodka bottle. But look at that, guys. That was the day of colour. And the beautiful poster from the Living Daylights. So let's have a quick look-see in here. Oh, got to be very careful. What I can't stand is people at certain channels that open crap up and they treat the packaging like garbage. It drives me nuts. Because that is potentially a piece you're going to sell one day to someone else, or you want to keep for your collection. There we go, there's the board game. Now, there's little pieces in there. Alright guys, so I can probably even do a video on this one day, separately or something, when I go through Living Daylight stuff, so I won't spend too much time on that. We'll put that there. I'm going to, because I love protecting the boxes and stuff, I'm going to protect that there with some wrap on it. Alright, let's get into this! Okay. So, first of all, this, well, I'm not going to say what it is. I know what it is, but you guys can have the fun of discovering what it is, and then you can blurt it out. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you guessed it before I then eventually had to say what it was. I know Fred Milleron will be starting to type now. Alright, now, what is, sorry guys, the dogs are having a bit of fun here. What is that, guys? What is that? I didn't realise, like, obviously I knew Christos made these and sold them, etc. Now he hand paints everything. All these are hand painted. But I didn't realise it had a top section like this to fully go over. I thought it was just like a front face mask. So guess what I'm going to do? I hope I don't break it. I thought I had a pinhead, but this might be a bit tight. Alright guys, I'm going to become Nack.
When you die, all this be mine.
Alright, there we go. How cool is that? That is going into the... Not much room in the Man with a Golden Gun cabinet. I wanted to fill it up. Oh, I filled it up with a few of these spare Bond cars I've had and books and that. But I've got my beautiful Factory Entertainment Golden Gun in there. But that's going to have to go in there. Alright, now I do this though with the plastic packaging. Okay, so this part is in a few pieces, so I've got to get the pieces right. And again, how beautifully packaged has Christos done here. You are awesome. You are a great packer. And I did say to him, just because it's my nature and because I've been burnt in the past by terrible packers, I did say, please, my friend, please just pack it well, write fragile on it. And he just did an amazing job. And he assured me, you know, he sends pieces all over the world and he'd do a great job. And he did. All right, guys, what have we got here? What have we got here? Okay, now remember, all these are handmade, sewn and stitched by Christos. Now, you can probably guess right there, and Fred will be writing in the comment section, oh, it's the Roger Moore clown, Octopussy clown disguise hat. It is. It is with the wig as well, but it comes with something extra. Comes with a few things extra. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to find, hopefully I've got the right part. I do. So have a look at this, guys. How are you enjoying this? As we're going through, just you don't have to write one comment, just write a whole bunch of comments as we're going. And then I get to see it later on. Right, what you think one by one? What did you think of the knick-knack? And what do you think of the Roger clown hat and head? Oh, he's got a little white dot right on his nose. I got it. There you go. Now, guys, you're probably thinking, Kajeevie, look, it's been damaged in transit because it's got this hole. Well, no, it's not. What that hole is there for is for something I'm not going to tell you about. It should be in here, which I'm going to surprise you with later. So, we're going to do this. It's so cool. It's so cool. And so again, Christos, he hand paints these. Have a look, guys. Have a look. So immediately, you know, if you're a Bond fan and you put a photo up or you have friends over who are Bond fans and they see that, they know straight away it's Sir Rog from Octopussy, James Bond, Octopussy, the circus, Kalmarkstadt. General, there's a bomb in there! Woo! Have a look, guys. I love it. It's almost bigger than my big head. My little big pinhead, if that makes sense. Love it. You've done a great job here, Christos. Just getting it closer for you all to see. Really, really cool. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I'll tell you what, one of the reasons I went after these is because for most part of what's here were needed in the cabinets and just needed for those displays. But I can honestly say I think this stuff, just the vibrancy of it, the colour and how cool it looks, is going to take the Bond collection to a whole new level. Alright, guys. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll put that to the side. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what this is. And again, guys, quickly in the comments below, for each individual piece I pull out, write something down there. See if you know, let me know if you guessed it, or comment on what you think Christos has done, like what sort of job you think he's done. This is the shizzle. Look at that. All right, do you know what that is, guys? Who had a hat like that? Who had a hat like that? I'll give you a clue. It's a beautiful. He's playing the flute here. Playing the flute. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day. Or should I just do? All right. So, of course, that is Baron Samedi. Some people say Samedi. I say Baron Samedi. That is his hat. Christos has done a beautiful job here. So again, these are handmade, painted, feathers all put on. Beautiful job, Christos. Or even if he buys a hat, then paints them up and etc. And he does each one just, you know, he really loves what he does. Alrighty. Now I'm going to put that there because I'm going to get, we've got the hat, but we've got this as well. And again, I'm just being super careful about how I open these because I don't want to damage anything. How are you guys enjoying this? And how are you all? Let me know in the comments below. How are you? Let me know what country you're from. What's the current COVID situations in your countries? Are you in lockdown? Are you out of lockdown? Do you not care about lockdown? And remember, as I always say, guys, look after yourselves and your immune systems. They're natural, God-given, and you don't need to help them. Have a look, guys. Baron Samedi with half his head blown out on the side. Now, I just got to say one thing. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, oh, maybe, okay, did the bullet hole go through here? And then his head blow out there? I thought this side of the head blew up. And then the bullet hole came out on that side. Because you see Bond from this angle looking there. But wow, that looks so good. Okay, so it's obviously, it's Baron Samedi. Now we're going to put the mask, the hat on. Have a look at that, guys. Now remember in the movie, he comes up. Comes up out of the grave. That is so cool. That is so cool. Thank you so much again, Christos. Great job on that. I cannot wait to put that up on the top of the live and let die. Excuse me, guys. Sneezy here. Excuse me. Baron, stop sneezing. So I can't wait to put that in the live and let die display. Now, I actually forgot about a piece that was coming. Totally forgot about a piece. So I'm going to open it first. So I'm going to get to this. Actually, no, I'll save this piece because it's so big and special. I'll save it till last. So I'm going to open up this one. Now, I did not have a no time to die cabinet because I really thought, well, there was just nothing really coming out anyway. Not much comes out in Australia anyway. I've got to get most things from the internet. eBay, Gumtree, whatever. Overseas as well. But while I was redoing, and I'm still going with it, I should finish it today, the Bond Era Room 2, I have set up a no time to die cabinet. And I put a calendar that my lovely sister bought me for Christmas. I put a calendar in there and just a toy DB5. That's all, you know, and I'm like, okay, this cabinet needs work. But that cabinet can now have that. So that, of course, is Safin. If he is indeed Safin, we believe he is. In that snow section where he's shooting at, if it is indeed Madeline, we believe it is, through the snow. And that's the mask he's wearing. Alright guys, I'll put it on. I don't want to break it, but... It doesn't sit fully flush. Oh no, it does. It does. I just got to get my... It's just because of the way the band's pulling on me a bit, that's all. But that's it there, guys. There we go. Isn't that cool? He's done a great job. So Safin's stuffed up mask where he's I think taking some gunshots by young Madeline. Okay, so I've got to put this somewhere safely. I'll put that just there on top of just the knick-knack there. Okay, now I'm going to, actually I'll leave that in there. Alright, now this is one piece, but it's in 3 pieces. And this is one of Nick's newest bits that he's made. That sounded odd, his newest bits. And I believe I could be the first customer to have this. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm sure he'll correct me in the comment section below, but I think I might be the first customer of his to have this, because when I saw it, I'm like, dude, I want that, please let me be your first customer. And he's making another piece that I don't want to talk about, a couple of them yet, which I'm going, please let me be your first customer to have this. Now this is made out of plastic here, so I've got to be careful because it's a little bit, well, it's just a bit of paint there. Oh, hang on, there's a note. There's a note. Let me read this note. Okay. We all have our secrets. So that's obviously for the from No Time to Die. Now I didn't know he was sending this, and I didn't ask for this. I wasn't sure if it came with that mask, but he's done it, and that just shows you how sweet Christos is. Isn't that awesome? We all have our secrets. That is so cool. So that's the note that Bond holds as he's at the... And guys, this is no spoilers. This is just what you see in the trailer. He's holding that note at this big grave site. And again, it's well talked about. We believe the grave site belongs to Vesper. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to put this together off camera. And I'll show you the bits. Can you guess already what this could be part of? And no, it's not Jaws' mouth. That's one bit. Christos is so talented. Alright, this bit may give it away. I mean, the guy's making this stuff at home, out of plastic and stuff. Just crazy. And he's using, you know, tools and bolts and... Alright, is it giving it away now, guys? Do you have a clue what this is? Now, you definitely will when I pull this last part out, and I cannot wait to display this. Christos, I'm going to have to check our emails. I'm not sure if I said, oh, don't worry about it for me. Maybe I did stupidly. But doesn't seem to be a cigar in here because of the hole for the clown. Doesn't seem to be a cigar in this packaging, so maybe, and you'll probably be commenting, no, you said you didn't want a cigar, because I didn't realise a cigar was going in the mouth. I never knew that Christos was actually putting a hole and pulling out foam of those. And I have said to him in future, so he can do this, and he reckons it's a great idea. I have said to him, mate, in future, give the person the piece of foam that you pull out, if you can cut it out cleanly, so they can then, you know, paint it. They can pop it into that piece, so that way they can display it how Rog is in the film, because you don't see him with the cigar in the film. But there are famous classic shots of Roger Moore behind the scenes with the cigar while he's in clown makeup, so that's why Chris did that. But doesn't look like I've got a cigar. If I had known there was going to be a hole in the mouth, I would have bought the cigar. So I'm going to have to find me a cigar now. Or maybe Christos, you can send me in the next shipment, because I'm going to buy more. Okay guys, now you definitely now know. You know what this is. Alright. Now I'll make it up later on. Or even... Alright. TeeHee's arm. Yep. This is TeeHee's pincer arm, claw arm. I cannot wait to display this. It'll be so cool. You put a jacket on, put full jacket on, and you just walk around. You go to your local shopping centre with this. Oh, that'll be $50, thanks. And you put your credit card in it, or you put your card in, cash. There you go. I think the chicken Audi would go, ah! But there you go. So that is awesome. So obviously these bits join up. I just don't want to attempt to do that now. That's something I'm going to have to do later on. But that, I'm assuming, don't yell at me through the screen, Christos, if I bugger this up. But I'm assuming that will go like that. Kind of, those will go on there, and then the arm will go in like that. So there we go. That is so cool. I hope you sent me some instructions of how to do this, Christos. Alright, I'll put that in there. So I'm just going to double check that there's no cigar in here. I think that's it. That seems to be everything. Thank you so much, Christos. Thank you for that beautiful The Living Daylights piece. Now, I did tell Christos that I had a package coming to him soon. I haven't sent it yet, Christos, but that package is coming to you very soon. I've got a few goodies for you that you will like. Okay, so thank you so much, Christos. Thank you, everyone, for watching. What do you think of this stuff? Did you kind of guess it as soon as you looked at it? Now, Christos is on Facebook. I'm currently off Facebook at the moment, so listen to this real carefully, guys. If you want these sorts of pieces in your collection, just do it. Even if you're not a James Bond collector, you've got a living room, right? You've got your surround sound, you've got a speaker here, and your speaker's inside of the living room, side there, or you've got a cabinet or whatever, and you have the opportunity, you don't have to be a collector, but you've got the opportunity to have a piece like this in there, and someone walks in and straight away, or even yourself, it's all about you at the end of the day. It's about, what you like in there, and you walk in there one day, you don't know what Bond, you want to put on a Bond film and you don't know what film you want to put on, and then you see that sitting there. Oh, I'm going to put on Live and Let Die, and it just brings back great memories of these films, even if it's not your favourite film or whatever. It just gives you great memories of those films. So what I am going to do, I'm going to get the link to Christos Parasidos. I'm going to get the link, and I'll probably come back maybe in a day or two, and I'll put in the description section. But what I will do, I'm sure Christos will be fine with this, I'm going to put Christos's email in the description section, and I'm going to, that way you guys can contact Chris directly to buy these products. And I have to tell you this, I won't exactly say, because to be honest I can't remember them off the top of my head, exactly how much these pieces cost, but they are ridiculously cheap. Christos isn't about money. However, he needs to make a living like anyone else, but they are ridiculously cheap. And for the time he spends handcrafting them, making them, painting them, etc., which he does all himself, no help, by hand, he puts so much time in it that even his prices probably don't even cover all that. So they're cheap, the packaging's great, and he sent this a week ago, and we've even had a public holiday here, and it still got here within a week. So from Greece to Australia, like within a week. So, and the postage, for all of this, the postage of this was really cheap too. So it's so good, and why not have just a classic James Bond piece? What I'm going to do, I'm going to get one of these. We'll cut out some foam, and I'm going to put a foam section there so I can cover that. But I'm sure Christos will do that in future for you if you want. But these pieces are ridiculously cheap, really, like serious. Like I said, I don't want to name specific prices in case I get them wrong, but think cheap and then go lower, especially for the effort he puts in. So, yeah. Definitely recommend Christos Parasidos, guys. I'll leave his name, I'll leave his email address in the link below. And also, if you go to James Bond Fans with Love on Facebook, you'll also see Christos there. He's a member there. And Christos, when you hear this and see this, buddy, please go in, do a big advertisement. The guys will approve it straight away, and do an advertisement for your pieces. So then subscribers that have seen this video can hook up with you and look at all your pieces there as well. Okay guys, so till next time, that's been me, Krazy Kajeevie. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Smash that subscribe button, of course, as well. Until next time, keep on bonding and say hi to your mum for me. Come on, Scooty.